The first thing I do when I try to design an entity relationship diagram is I want to know what the relationships are between the various entities. So what I do is I map out a grid that shows the main entities down one side and the same entities across the top. And I try to map the relationships between the various entities. Now, this is Excel. You can do anything. A lot of times I just use a blank piece of paper, draw it out. But today I use Excel just to show you how this works. So I want to look at each pair of entities. I look at charter versus charter. Typically, entities are not related to themselves, although they can be. In the aircraft charter project, they are not. So I am going to X out these because they are not related to each other. I have each pair. Now let's look at charter versus customer. Now from the specifications we see that every charter has one customer and only one customer, but a customer can have many charters. So going across, I'll look at this, I say a customer has many charters. So I go from left to right to top. So a customer has many charters. A charter has one customer. Going to the next one, I look at this and I say, well, a charter has only one aircraft because they only fly one time. But an aircraft can be flown in many charters, so it's the same relationship. An aircraft can be in many charters. A charter has only one aircraft. Now, aircraft is related to a model, so this would be the same. A charter can have one model. A model can have more than one charter. Again, the same with pilot. A charter has one pilot. A pilot can fly in more than one charter. And we now have charter to passenger. A charter has many passengers, and a passenger could be in more than one charter. So we have many to many. Looking at the next set, we have customer to aircraft. So a customer, because they can have more than one charter, could have multiple aircraft, and an aircraft could be for more than one customer. Again, because aircraft is a function of model, we have the same relationship. Same with pilot. A customer, because they can have multiple charters, can have a different pilot for each charter, so they would have many pilots. And of course, a pilot can fly for more than one customer, so it would be a many to many. Customer to passenger. A customer can have many passengers. A passenger could fly for more than one customer. Aircraft to model. Now, an aircraft is only of one type of model, but a model can have more than one aircraft. Aircraft to pilot. An aircraft can have more than one pilot, and a pilot can fly more than one type of aircraft, so that would be a many to many. Aircraft to passenger. An aircraft could have many passengers, and a passenger can fly in many aircrafts. Model to pilot. A model can have many pilots, and a pilot can fly different types of models. So that would be a many to many. Model to passenger would be many to many. And we have a pilot can have fly many passengers, and passengers can be flown by more than one pilot. Now, notice I used the bottom left half of this grid. The top right half is the inverse of these. So this would be many to one. which is the inverse of that. So a charter has many customers. I'm sorry, a charter has one customer, a customer has many charters. So because these are the inverses, I'm not going to mess with those. I'm just going to leave it like that. So now I see my relationships. Next thing you do is go through this, and we will apply first, second, and third normal form to these relationships to see how they work out.